Hey folks, this is Brad Nessler, and I'm joined today by the coach Lee Corso and the former quarterback Kirk Herbstreit. We continue to bring the excitement of the season as the fans are anxious to see what teams will make the bowl bids and who will be the national champion.
Kansas State looks up to this young man as their playmaker on defense. He is a very complete player. He's able to rush the passer or stop the run. I think his play today will be a big reason why this defense will do a good job of slowing this offense down today. But as far as we know, the game is played with 11 players, guys, not one.
Let's send it down to midfield for the Coke Zero coin toss. Both teams are on the field, and we're just about ready to open things up. Kicks off, and here goes 4 quarters of action. He's to the 10. And he's taken down at the 41.
Hey, that's a pretty good return there to open this game up.
First and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Catches it and hit immediately for a loss. Drop back 4 yards on that one.
Well, this was not the best of plays that we've seen from them today.
Yep, they would have been better off throwing an incompletion.
Second and long. Ball on the 37. Offset I formation in the backfield. Goes left and tackled in a hurry. Picked up a yard of anything on that run.
No gain on the play.
Third down now, and they need to get it inside the 49. They line up in an I. He drops back. Complete. He's got room, and he's taken down at the 46. That was a good pass and catch there, but still not enough for the first down.
That's not an easy conversion here on third down for the offense. All the defense has to do is stay back, keep everything in front of them, come up and make a tackle.
Fourth down. The punt team is on the field looking to kick this one away. He punts it away, and it's a great kick. This punt goes over the goal line, and this will be a touchback. They'll start this drive at the 20. First and 10. They line up in the jumbo set. Runs it right and can't get away. Nice tackle. Gain of 2.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's second down and 8 to go. Ball on the 22. From the gun. He's on the run. Throws completely stopped immediately. Quarterback tried to roll out of the pocket there, and it seemed to work pretty well, completing a nice pass.
Yep, it was a great job of getting away from the pressure, and they ended up getting 6 yards on the play.
Third down and 2. Ball on their own 28. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Can't find anyone open. Now he's going to run and watch out. And they push him out right around the 48-yard line.
It's a good job of converting on third down with the running game.
First and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line. They come out in a goal line set. scoops it up. That's a big break for this defense.
You know, this offense just can't afford to be getting hit with the turnover bug. They need to hold on to the football.
They'll take over at the 44-yard line. First down, 10 to go. Going with the shotgun here. He's taken down right around the 44-yard line.
How about that? If you're going to blitz both cornerbacks, they better get to the quarterback. That's too easy of a read, and that's why we're looking at a first down.
Here's the run right. He's got nowhere to go.
This is picture-perfect defense by this corner. Great job of providing run support.
Yep, he wasn't fooled at all by that play, and he really did well to stop him short of the line of scrimmage.
They'll work from the shotgun.
Let's go!
Here's the option, and he's tackled around the 40-yard line. So he picks up about 5 on the option to the halfback. Third down now, and they need to get it down to the 34. Single set backfield. Throws this one out to the left. Tipped away. The defense holds.
Great job to get a finger on that pass and cause the incompletion.
They call on the kicker for a long field goal. This one 57 yards away. It's up, looks long enough, and it's through the uprights. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Texas A&M ready to kick this one off. Kicks off. At the 30. And he's taken down at the 33. The offense comes out of the field, and they're hoping to avoid the similar fate that killed their last drive.
And as this offense took the field, I could read the coach's lips all the way from up here. He said 5 words: hold on to the football.
First down, 10 to go. The defense comes out with 5 defensive backs this time. Off the right side, doesn't get much. Good tackle. Edwards gains around 3 yards on the run. Second and 7. Ball on the 36. They come out with 4 wide out. Throws, and he's right there to knock it away.
I tell you what, Kirk, if that receiver doesn't get more aggressive, this defense is going to be knocking the balls down all game long.
You're absolutely right. That was a heads-up play by the corner, but it would have never happened if the receiver would have come back to the ball instead of waiting for it to fall into his lap.
He's going to try and scramble. Now he's going to run, and watch out. He's knocked out of bounds around the 49-yard line. How about that conversion on third down?
Good push here by the guys up front, and they are really starting to work hard in the trenches.
Let me tell you something. The biggest compliment you can give a coach is that his team is playing hard. And you're right. These guys are playing real hard right now.
Wow, that was the cornerback who got into the backfield there. How about that for some run support?
Well, when you got a guy that can cover receivers and come in and make big hits in the running game, then you know you got a special cornerback.
This guy can cover like a corner and hit like a safety. That is something special.
Tipped away. I like the idea of trying to drop that one in there, but that one might have had a little too much air under it.
I don't have a problem with the pass. It was just a superb job by the defender of playing the ball in the air.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Passes to the wide out, and he can't pull it in.
So another incompletion, and that'll bring up 4th down.
The defensive secondary has been awesome on this drive by not allowing the quarterback to complete any passes.
Yeah, and the quarterback's been off a little bit as well. He needs to regain his confidence a little after that showing.
And this one is a beauty. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. Just about ready to call the first play of this drive. They were able to pick up a field goal on their last possession. High formation here. And they motion a guy to the right. Into double coverage, and that's going to be picked off. I'm not sure what happened, but one of the players is hurt. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 19-yard line. They line up in the jumbo set. Edwards takes the handoff, and he's taken down around the 13-yard line. A nice 6-yard gain by the tailback there. Second down, 4 yards to go. Ball on the 13. Going with the shotgun here. Can't find anyone open.
Edwards, the intended receiver on the play.
Third down and 4 coming up on this one. Ball on the 13-yard line. They come out in a nickel. Pressure coming, and they get to him. And they came with just too much pressure for the offensive line to handle.
Yeah, that's an excellent play by this defensive end to sneak by the tackle and get to the quarterback for a loss.
This kid is really a terror on the edge. Once he gets his hands on a quarterback, then the quarterback usually goes down.
And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Kansas State to kick this one off. And this one's away. Tattooed on that one. The quarterback comes back on the field, and I'm sure he's hoping to make up for that interception on the last drive.
It's still early, and I think these guys just need to get into rhythm.
Kirk, you say kickers are head cases. Well, I say quarterbacks are head cases.
What? No, they're not.
Oh, yeah? Watch. If this quarterback throws an interception here, then he'll finish the game with 6 of them if he doesn't get pulled first.
And that's the end of the first quarter, and we've got a tie ball game. Passing into coverage, and this one's going to be picked off. And down he goes, around the 48-yard line.
It's a good play when the corner can break up a pass, but it's even better when he can bring it in for an interception.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 48. They line up in the jumbo set. They hand it off. He's tackled at the 44-yard line. A gain of 8 on the carry. They need about 3 yards to get the first here on second down. They come out in a goal line set. Tackle at the 40-yard line. They'll get a first down there on the play with the run from the tailback.
That's some very good heads-up running by the halfback right there.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Looking to throw. Rolling out to the left side. Fires in there, got it, touchdown. He's on a different level than everybody else, Coach.
And he sure is, my friend. This kid is a real deep threat. He can stretch the defense and cause a lot of problems for the secondary.
He makes the PAT. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Kansas State to kick. And this one's away. He gets out to about the 35-yard line. We'll have to see now how the offense responds this time after throwing a pick on their last drive.
In the long run, this team will be all right, as long as they can avoid those types of turnovers.
Yep, it's no coincidence that the teams that win the highest turnover margin are usually the teams at the top of the BCS standings year after year.
They line up in an I. Hands it off. Tackle made at the 39-yard line. He picks up 4 yards on the carry.
4 on the play.
It's second down, 6 yards to go. Ball on the 39. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. They go with the run, and he's tackled in the backfield for a loss.
I'm going to bet this running back is getting frustrated. You know he wants to be able to get into some open space. Unfortunately for him, he didn't get the chance there.
They line up in the shotgun. And it's caught. Nice tackle made there to bring him down. And another solid completion there.
I like this kid a lot. He keeps it simple. He just goes out there and completes passes. The last pass netted him over 2,000 yards on the year. And that's a pretty good year, in my opinion.
Booming kick. He'll field it at the 7. And down he goes at the 3. The offense is on their way out to try to set things in motion again.
And their passing attack looked really good on that last drive, Kirk.
Hey, I wouldn't be surprised if they keep airing it out here, Coach. Until this defense can stop it, I'd keep throwing it.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He scrambled. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. He's tackled in the open field. That one got him out of some danger.
The offense caught a break there. Great run by this guy to get him out of the face of their own end zone.
Yep, but now let's see if this defense can pull it together and make a stop right here.
Hands it to the back, and he's got open field. Gains his way to the 30-yard line. I hope you didn't blink, because the fastest running back we've seen all year just kept the drive alive with a big first down.
Fastest running back we've seen all year is a bold statement. But you know what, Brad? It's probably true.
There's an injured player on the field. Second and 3. Ball on the 37-yard line. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He's going to try and scramble. Got his receiver. Dropped it. Incomplete.
Number 7, the intended receiver on the play.
It's 3rd and 3. Ball on their own 37. 4 wide. Back to pass. Batted away. That'll make it 4th down, and they're going to have to punt.
On 3rd down, the defense was expecting the pass, and they defended the play very well in the secondary.
He gets it away. Calls for the fair catch. Their last drive ended in a punt, so this quarterback's going to be looking for something better on this drive. They'll set up shop at the 18-yard line. We've got a 1st and 10. The quarterback is in the gun. He's got 2 tight ends in this set. Drops back on 1st down. To the 20. He has some room. And they make the stop at about the 9-yard line. I tell you, Coach, that quarterback is not having the kind of game he'd hoped for.
No, not at all. That was already his 3rd interception of this half.
That's not good news at all. I wouldn't be surprised to see the backup quarterback start warming up.
They line up in the shotgun. He's on the run. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. Wow, now that is what I call a big-time play.
And here's why he was forced to make that play, Brad. First of all, he had no help from his receivers. No one could get open. And secondly...
sorry, Coach, but he didn't have much pass protection. He had to scramble out of the pocket and make something happen on his own.
He makes the PAT. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Kansas State ready to kick this one off. He kicks it off. He's tackled at the 34.
They threw a pick the last time out. Should be interesting to see what they do this time.
They really can't afford these costly turnovers this early in the game.
Yep, we're still in the first half, and they already have a pretty big deficit to overcome right here and now.
And he's got the freshman. He's taken down
Right around the 40.
Let's see if this coaching staff sticks with the short passing game, or if they decide to open it up a bit more.
This linebacker wasn't letting this guy go anywhere. Very nice tackle.
They line up in the shotgun. Pulls it in, and he wants more. Inside the 30. Touchdown!
Excellent play here by the quarterback, making the proper reads and finding his playmaker for the score.
There must have been some defensive confusion on this play because there's no reason that this guy should be that wide open when he caught the football.
He splits the uprights for the extra point. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. And he got all of this one. Great kick. Tackle made at the 23-yard line.
This offense really ran the ball well as they finished off their last drive with a touchdown.
There was a lot working on that last drive, too, Coach.
Especially the blocking up front. This offensive line really did a nice job staying with their blocks so that their running back could run wide.
Edwards gets about a yard on the play. It's 2nd and 9. Ball on the 24-yard line.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun.
Fires quickly, and he's got his man.
The defense brought the outside linebacker, but the quarterback hung in there and delivered a great pass for the first down.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation.
First down, look at the throw. Here's a throw, and it's almost picked. They just couldn't capitalize on the bad pass.
Yeah, I thought the defender had it, but he couldn't get the pick.
2nd and 10. Ball on their own 43.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun.
Rolling left, looking to pass. Batted away.
You know, the quarterback didn't do anything wrong there. This is just a great play defensively.
I think he underestimated the speed of the defensive player. He just shot in and broke it up.
The defense lines up with 5 defensive backs. He passes it. Incomplete. It's knocked down by the defense. Nice job there to bring up a 4th down.
Pretty good throw here by the quarterback, but he couldn't quite get it in there. It was a nice job by the defense.
They get this one off, and it's a beauty. He's to the 20.
They bring him down, and they bring him down hard on that one.
And he got good yardage on that one.
Yep, if that last guy didn't make the tackle, we'd be talking about 6 points right now.
One thing about this guy is how fluid of a runner. He's such a talent.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on their own 39. They line up with one running back in the backfield. 3 wide. Strike complete and the defense swarming. So they execute and move a little closer to the sticks.
Yeah, completing those short passes is the key because it lulls the defense to sleep a little bit. Then you can launch one big one downfield for a big gain.
Short over the middle, and he's taken down around the 46-yard line. Just a yard there.
The senior was stopped cold after he made that catch. Good coverage.
He may have changed things up here. And the safety with the interception. Here's an opening. Down the sideline. He's all the way home. Touchdown. And just like that, they make it a 2-possession game.
They really took the pressure off themselves there. That was a great return for a touchdown, and it gives them some breathing room on defense.
Yeah, this offense has a lot of work to do now. They're really going to have to fight to get back in this ball game.
And he converts the extra point. With only a few ticks left on the clock before halftime, I would expect they'll just squib kick this one. He kicks off. He'll return this one from the 7. And he's taken down at the 47. As they head to the locker rooms, this one is far from over. Our score here at Kyle Field: Kansas State 24, Texas A&M 10. Texas A&M got the ball to start the game, so they'll be kicking off to start the second half. Taken from the 10. They'll bring him down at the 35-yard line. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll start this drive at the 35. First down, 10 to go. They're packed in tight on the line. Hands it off. They'll bring him down at the 37. Edwards comes away with 2 yards on the carry. It's 2nd and 8. Ball on the 37. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Brought down at the 46-yard line. Good job to avoid the rush and get the pass off.
Well, when you're trying to get to the quarterback with the blitz, you better have some talented corners because they could end up on an island out there all alone.
Again, he'll get the call. And he's tackled at the 41. Edwards gains about 5 yards on the run. They come out in a goal line set. Brings it out left, and he stopped right away. And he couldn't go anywhere on that one.
Nah, he couldn't go anywhere because there was no place for him to run. The defensive front got a good push and knocked that offensive line backwards.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Drops back to pass. Now he's going to run and watch out. They weren't going to let him squirm free on that play. He busted it open and kept the drive alive.
The thing I like about this kid is he's got that explosion. He goes pew, downfield, and he's gone.
They line up in the jumbo set. Hands it off. Tackle made right around the 20. Edwards picks up about 4 yards on the play. It's 2nd down, 6 yards to go. Ball on the 20-yard line. From the gun. He's scrambling. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. Now it's 1st and goal as he's knocked out after a nice gain.
This quarterback has some wheels, and he used them to pick up a first down.
All the big boys are on the field now. Both teams have their big sets out there.
Here's the run right. He's got nowhere to go.
That's the cornerback that got in there and made that play, Kirk.
Well, he's known for locking down receivers, but that doesn't mean he won't come up and lay the lumber on the ball carrier.
And we got the backup in there now at running back. Back to pass. Throws as he's falling back, and it's picked off. How about that defensive play?
What I liked here was the way the defense reacted as soon as the ball was thrown. It allowed them to come up with the interception.
What I didn't like was the decision by the quarterback. He's a smart kid. He knows better than to throw a pass like that.
First down, 10 yards to go.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation.
Drops back to pass. Throws, intercept. No, he dropped it.
I love it when they look at their hands after a drop, as if their hands should have done something different.
That's kind of the same look you give your golf club sometimes, right, Coach?
Single back set. 3 wide receivers.
He's looking to pass. And they make the stop at the 34-yard line. They pick up solid yardage there.
Yeah, nice little pitch and catch there. The wideout was able to find a little open space in the defense, and the quarterback was able to get him the ball for a good pickup.
Ace backfield. He's tackled at the 43-yard line. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play, Kirk.
Well, that was an excellent route, and he did a great job of holding on to the football.
They come out with 3 wide receivers. Completes it across the middle.
If you're going to send the middle linebacker, you better reach home. Otherwise, the quarterback will pick you apart for first downs like we just saw in that play.
They line up in the shotgun. 3 wide.
Runs it right and can't get away. Nice tackle. Not a lot on that one.
No gain on the play.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field.
Looking to throw. Fires deep down the right side. Almost intercepted.
Hey, Coach, they are pretty lucky that ball wasn't picked off. The receiver needs to become the defender in this type of situation.
That's true, Kirk. A little role reversal.
The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field.
Back to pass. And the safety with the interception. Hard to believe it, but that is his 5th pick of the ballgame.
Oh, you better believe it. He's been thrown into double and triple coverages all day.
Yeah, you're bound to get intercepted a lot if you make those types of throws.
They line up in the jumbo set. Tackle at the 43. A 7-yard run by the running back.
7 yards.
It's 2nd and 3. Ball on the 43-yard line. They come out in a goal line set. They hand it off, and he's in the open field.
Nice first down run. If I were calling the plays, I'd run the ball again right here.
They'll work from the shotgun. Now he tries to buy some time. Brought down
Right around the 36-yard line.
3 yards there on the quarterback keeper. It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Ball on the 36. They come out with 4 wide out. He's going to try and scramble. Runs with it, and he's got room. And the quarterback comes in and scoops up the fumble. And they couldn't have asked for a better time for the turnover, right, Herbie?
Well, I'm sure they could have used a couple of these earlier in the game, but better late than never.
The offense will start at the 31. High formation here. That much room there as they hand it off straight up the middle. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's 2nd and 8. Ball on the 33.
They line up with one running back in the backfield. 3 wide.
And he's tackled in the open field. And the halfback's got nowhere to go.
He let that little corner bring him down. To be a productive runner at the college level, you have to make that guy miss and get upfield.
It's not over yet, folks. We head to the 4th quarter. Our score here at Kyle Field. Kansas State, 24. Texas A&M, 10. Flares it out to the right, and that's to the fullback. And down he goes at the 41-yard line. Makes the catch, but just not enough for the first.
Yeah, they're going to come up a little bit short here. Nice job by the defense of preventing this completion from turning into a first down.
Yep, it was a decent pass and a decent catch. But you got to get to the sticks.
They're showing blitz. It looks like they're going to blitz. Tackle made
Right around the 46-yard line.
There's a player injured down on the field. I can't see who it is. We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 46. Ace backfield. Interception off the deflection. And just a great interception by the cornerback.
Well, that's big time. He made a great read on the quarterback and got in there for the pick.
First and 10. Ball on the 40. They line up in the jumbo set. Tries to get around the corner. He gets out to about the 44-yard line. And that one goes for a big, big first down.
You know, every time you run the ball successfully like that, that defense starts to creep up a little bit. That's when you go to the air, my friend. Over the top.
They're packed in tight on the line. Taken down in the backfield.
Yo, that was not a very good play right there. He had hardly any room to run.
4 wide. Fires out quickly, incomplete.
He almost had it. That hurts. I mean, you don't get an opportunity like that very often.
You know, you're right, Coach. You got to capitalize on that.
Yes, sir.
They come out in a nickel. He's scrambling. Runs with it, and he's got room. Decides to slide. What a run on 3rd down.
You know, we're always talking about the importance of converting on 3rd down. If you're going to have any kind of success, you got to be able to keep these drives alive, like they did right there.
And he's tackled at the 29. He picks up 4 yards on the carry.
Gain of 4 on the play.
It's 2nd down, 6 yards to go. Ball on the 29-yard line. From the gun. Scrambling around. He's looking for 6. Missed him.
Probably not the best time to put too much on that pass. They missed a big opportunity right there.
On the play.
The defense is in the nickel. Looks to pass. Way to look it in. And he showed nice touch there on that pass.
Number 6 makes the stop at the 21-yard line.
1st and 10. They come out in a goal line set. Here's the call from the referee.
Play of game. For the offense.
Possibly some miscommunication there. They can't get the play off, and it'll cost them a few. So the penalty will make it 1st and 15. They'll give it off here. Edwards gains about 2 yards on the run.
Gain of 2 on the play.
10th play of the drive. It's 2nd down. Going with the shotgun here. Moves out to the left. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. There's a player shaken up on the play. Kansas State trying to go up by 3 scores. Well, after that injury, we'll get to see the backup quarterback here. And it's knocked away. I'm not sure why they went to the air there.
Beats me. They need to run the clock.
Here's the 12th play of the drive. 2nd down. They're crowding the line. And he hits him hard at the 3. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
The safety read the run all the way there, Coach.
Yep, great job of anticipating the run and making the play on the ball by this senior.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun.
Scrambling around. Decides to take it himself, and he's got it. Touchdown. And that should just about wrap this game up, guys.
Yep, that score pretty much puts this game in the books.
I agree 100% with you, Kirk. If they could have stopped them or forced a turnover, they might have had a very slight chance. But a 3-score lead with little time left, too much.
He makes the PAT. So with less than 2 to go in the 4th quarter, the score is Kansas State 31, Texas A&M 10. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Kansas State to kick. Kicks off. He's taken down at the 28-yard line.
An interception cut this offense last drive short, so I think they're going to be looking for a little more success right here.
As the quarterback, you just have to get that last play out of your head. All quarterbacks make mistakes, but the ones that don't repeat those mistakes are the really good ones.
They'll start this drive at the 28. 2 tight ends here. Man wide open, and it's the tight end. And a nice pass to the tight end.
Yeah, this is what I like. Move the ball down the field. Use that nice and steady intermediate passing game.
They line up with a bunch formation on the left.
Throws, and he's right there to knock it away. Well defended that time.
You're right. Great job here by the defender playing the ball, keeping his balance, and getting in the way of that pass.
And they have 3 receivers bunched. He drops back, throws it. Vincent knocks it down.
Nice play by the linebacker to get his hand in there.
And a good call by the coordinator to put his guys in position to make the play.
There are 2 tight ends in the formation. The quarterback is in the gun.
He gets rid of it, and it's going the other way. He has some room. Brought down at about the 35. And the safety made a really nice play on the ball to grab the interception.
This guy's got potential. I'll tell you what, if he keeps it up, you might see him playing on Sundays.
First and 10. Ball on the 35.
Timeout called by the offense.
We've got a first and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line. Edwards gets a handoff to the right. He's tackled at the 31. Edwards gets about 4 yards on the play. It's second down, 6 yards to go. Ball on the 31. The defense lines up with 5 defensive backs. Hands off, and not much room there as they try to work the left side. Edwards gets 3 yards on the carry. Here's a 3rd and 3. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got a man. Watch out here. I'm not sure what happened, but one of the players is hurt. It's first down. 11 yards out. They're packed in tight on the line. And down he goes at the 7-yard line. A pickup of 5.
5-yard gain on the play.
Second down. 6 yards stand between them and 6 points. And so that's going to do it. Our final score in this one, Kansas State 31, Texas A&M 10. Lee, what are your final thoughts here as we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance?
Well, it was a pretty good game by both teams, but I was really impressed the way this game was won. Kansas State faced a pretty good opponent in this one, but they just marched right through them. I'm telling you, these guys are for real.
Well, that does it for this presentation of NCAA Football 09. For Kirk and Lee, I'm Brad Nessler. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.